Well, hello, it's Philip back, the casual pilot. It's been a long time since we had a vlog video for you guys, and it's great to finally be back in front of the camera. I'm here today because, you know, I just love planes. I just love aviation. And remote control planes are really a lot of fun. When you play with a radio and radio control, you got sticks like a real plane, you got throttle, and you got aileron and rudder and elevator, and you all got all kind of switches and knobs and gizmos to turn, and it makes you feel important. And in my quest to find out what it's like to really fly a plane, I've even gone FPV, first person view. I put cameras in my plane, and I've got one with a computer controller where it's got a full heads-up display with artificial horizon and speed and altitude and GPS and all that. And it's like really cool in the RC world, but dadgummit, it's just not like flying a real plane. And Jake,
well,
hey, Jake, how's it going?
Good.
Great, man.
Great to see you.
Jake, meet Jake, everybody. Jake Robinson. He is one of my YouTube fans, and he's a real pilot. And he loves my channel, even the RC stuff. And he has followed me for a while, and I bumped into him when I got to go to the fly out. And he just came by for a visit today, and we're just hanging out at an airport.
Yeah, it's great to see you out here, Philip. I've been really enjoying your YouTube content. I think it's especially the stuff you've done with the EAA Chapter 93, our local EAA chapter here in Madison, and some of the events with kids you've been doing with the Young Eagles program, filming that, getting the word out on that. I just think that's such a great thing to have in our local aviation community.
It's been a blast. I've learned with the girls in aviation. I learned about flight charts. Never knew that. Heck, I've even learned the aviation alphabet now.
Well done. I've really been enjoying your content. I really think that it's nice to see you getting involved more in our local chapter events, our fly-out breakfasts, our chapter meetings, and Eagles events, obviously, as you talked about the Girls in Aviation Day that you did a few weeks ago. So I've been thinking it'd be really great to get you into more of the full-scale community here. And
like in a real plane?
Absolutely in a real plane.
Like big enough to sit in with two people?
Yep. So
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, we should go flying sometime. And in fact, a friend of ours in the EAA chapter has an airplane that he's permitting a few of the people in the chapter to use. He's said to me that I can fly it with some people that I would like to go flying with, and you're the prime among who I'd like to go flying with.
So what's the scoop? How's this all work? What's going to happen here?
So I know you've always wanted to get your pilot's license.
Yes.
And I know that you really love tail draggers and bush planes and that kind of side of things.
That's my favorite,
yep.
Except for those fast pointy jets. Who doesn't like those?
Who doesn't? But this friend of ours in the EAA chapter has offered the use of this airplane for a pretty reasonable price, and I think we can actually make this happen.
Really?
I'm a certified flight instructor, and I just really love promoting general aviation in the Madison area here, and I would really like to get you flying, and I have the time and the opportunity, so what do you say?
Yes. I didn't have to think about that long, folks. It's like that's a word that's been dreamed in my head many times.
As we move into this, obviously, as I mentioned, our other friend in the EAA chapter has offered the use of an Aranca Chief, which is a very good trainer, actually a vintage aircraft. It's very cool tail dragger, just
right up my alley.
Just like the stuff you have always wanted to fly. As we move into this, I have the time to teach you. He has the airplane to fly, so I think we can make a go of this. And
awesome.
Folks, while it is a very reasonable price on the airplane, I'm donating a lot of my time. I guess Philip is still looking for a little bit of support.
Yes. This is where all of you guys can help me out. The donation from Jake and the other person who's letting us use his plane is very generous. but there's still money involved. And a lot of you know, I'm comfortable, but I don't have the money floating around to just get this out there. So what I'm trying to do is raise about $2,000. I've got the rest covered. I just need to raise about that much money to get me through to the end so I can become a private pilot and actually fly people without him around. So that's what this GoFundMe is about, folks. If you can help me out in any way, you know it's going to be fun, but here's the catch. I'm not just doing it for me. I'm just not going out and not asking you for money so I can go play. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I've been doing a little reading and I'm scared of those tests already, but we're going to get there. But here's the deal. Jake made a deal with me. If I help you out this way, I want me, to vlog the whole journey. So after this video, everything I do in the process of learning to be a pilot and get my private pilot certificate, we're going to vlog. We're going to film the entire ground school. Boy, is that going to be riveting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit them down and make them fun and kind of tell you what I learned. Have Jake say, here's what we're going to learn tonight. And then I'm going to come back and probably with a prop like this and show you some of the concepts that we learned. But I'm also going to give Jake the full-length ground school for his YouTube channel as well. So he has it archived and documented so he can show other people. So I'm getting a little something generous in a donation, but I'm giving back a lot of my work and effort as well. So you're going to get to see me go through flight school to learn what makes a stall, to learn how to hand prop an airplane because this plane doesn't have a starter on it. That's going to be fun. Trust me, that you'll want to see that one. Fun stuff like that. And you're going to see my first flight, all the flight training in between. And you know what? You're going to be along on the solo ride too. I don't know about the check ride. The instructor may not like the check ride. That one we may have to forego. We'll just do before and after. But you're going to be here for the whole journey. Has this been done on YouTube before? Sure, it's probably been done a couple of times. But it's from our perspective. You know me, I'm a little quirky, weird, fun. Jake's a lot of fun too. We're going to tell the story to go from RC to full scale. And you're going to come along for the entire ride. If you can help me out, if you can donate $100, I will put your name on the credits at the end of all my videos. Come up with a $500 donation. Man, you're a real sponsor now. Give me a logo. I will put you as a sponsor at the intro of all my videos. Just a little something to say thank you for those that have given.
And for my own part, this is also a big part of the reason I want to do this. I'd like to see Philip get flying. He's done so much for our local aviation community, but I also feel like having this vlog to document the process of learning to fly is really important to promoting aviation, getting people involved. You know, a lot of people think that learning to fly is some kind of crazy, expensive and hard to accomplish task, and it does take a little bit of money to get the airplane time, obviously, but it's a lot more achievable than a lot of people realize. And what I would like to do from my perspective is, as Philip and I fly together, sort of help to demystify general aviation for you. You'll see all of his flights, all of the process of learning to fly, and you'll see that there's so much community around flying in the local area. There's so much support from the members of the Experimental Aircraft Association and its local chapters, local aviation interest groups, that it's just a great community, and I want to introduce more people to that community that I have enjoyed so much over these years.
And part of the deal is you'll hear him on the radios yelling at me and telling me what I'm doing wrong, and me hopefully not getting too upset. So I am very, very excited. I've been teasing this on my Facebook feed and social media about the dreams. Well, folks, this is the dream. Thanks for watching, guys. And Jake, I can't thank you enough.
It's great to see you, Philip. Hope to see lots more of you in the future.
Well, you're going to have to if you're going to make this happen. So, all right. Thanks, everybody.